So you're thinking about moving to Austin, Texas, and you want to live near a golf course. Well, today we are talking about the Great Hills community, the pros and cons, the good and the bad. Is it hot or not? So let's get after it right now. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Austin, Texas, then subscribe below and tap the bell so you'll get instant notifications when there's new market data on Austin, Texas. Hi, my name is Nicole Cooper, and my team and I get calls from people just like you looking for help to move to Austin, Texas. So whether you're looking to move in 9 or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We are happy to help you make a smooth move to Austin, Texas. So let's jump into the computer and get started on the Great Hills community. All right, so here we are at the overview of the map. The first pro of the Great Hills community is just the absolute beautiful scenery that you find out there. So this is kind of the center. Oh, let me get my pen here. This is where the Great Hills Country Club is. The whole neighborhood is here. And I want to turn this onto layers and just show you how much green belt and green space is around here. See, there's no homes here and over here. That's called the St. Edward's green belt. Well, you can't build there. It is protected land, and it's all rolling hills. As I zoom in here, you can see the golf course going through the middle of the neighborhood there. So the scenery is the very first pro of living in that area. I'm gonna switch back to satellite view here and zoom out just a little bit. The second pro is its convenient location. You are very close to the major roadways in town. First of all, 183 here. This will take you all the way to the airport down over here in the corner. 360 is kind of the west loop around town. And then this MOPAC, or loop 1 here, is the main north and south artery. So it's very, very easy to get around town from the Great Hills neighborhood. The other thing we're gonna point out, we're gonna zoom in a little bit and show you how convenient you are to shopping. First of all, right here on the same side of the neighborhood, all of this area over here is really nice shopping. You have an Ann Taylor store, you have Trader Joe's grocery, you have restaurants like Saltgrass, Manuel's, the kebab shop, and you have PF Chang's. There it is, Honest Mary's. That's one of my favorites right there, a nice healthy one. Right over here, here's the Great Hills community, and right here, this is called the Arboretum. There's a theater over here, Cheesecake Factory, more clothing shops. It's very, very convenient. And right across the highway, right over here, this area is called the Domain. And the Domain is probably our nicest shopping center in Austin with some of the highest end shops. It's an outdoor shopping type center, but it is very, very, very popular in Austin. And it's, as you can see, just across the way here. There's the country club there, and here's the Domain right here. All right, the third pro is it's in good schools. It's actually split in the middle of the neighborhood between Anderson High and Westwood High. So Anderson High gets a 7 out of 10. On their test scores, they're a little bit above average with an 8 out of 10. Student progress, only a 6 out of 10, but 10 out of 10 on college readiness. Westwood, on the other hand, is an 8 out of 10. They're 9 out of 10 on test scores, 6 out of 10 in student progress, and 10 out of 10 in college readiness. So half of the neighborhood will go to Anderson and half of the neighborhood would go to Westwood High. The fourth pro for the Great Hills community is the hiking and community amenities, the parks around here. So I'm on alltrails.com right now, and this one here is, it's a beautiful app. It tells you how long it is, it tells you how hard it is, and you can get on the app and get the actual elevation of the height of the climb as well. So this one's 1.8 miles. It's a moderate climb. This one over here is more close to the actual golf course, and this one's only 1.5 miles, and it's an easy park. You've got Oakview Park over here, and then St. Edward's Park over here, which actually makes a circle so you don't have to go out and back. This one's 1.9 miles, pretty flat as well. So you have some nice amenities in the neighborhood. And lastly, our fifth pro of living in Great Hills is the golf club. It has an 18-hole golf course. It's got a huge swimming pool. It's got tennis courts and pickleball courts, and they have community members or community rooms and things for the kids. There's a very nice restaurant in the country club, and that is kind of the linchpin that holds all of the Great Hills community together. Now we're going to focus on the cons of living in Great Hills. It kind of goes both ways, the traffic part. Since you're so convenient to all these major roads that we covered a while back, it also can be a con because there can be a lot of traffic once you jump out here on these major highways. Another con is, well, there's very limited public transportation up here. You're just going to have a car. And that can be said for a lot of Austin. We're not known for our public transportation, but the further you get out of town and away from these major roads, the less likely you're able to catch a train into town or a bus. The third con for Great Hills is that there's no gated area. Normally when you have a private country club, you can expect to have your neighborhood gated. In this part of town, there aren't any gated communities. And the last con is there's very little nightlife. While there are some restaurants, a lot of restaurants nearby, in fact, there are very few bars and nightclubs if you're into that sort of thing. However, if you do pop over here to the Domain, on Rock Rose Avenue, there are some bars and pubs over there, so it's not too far. But if you're looking for that downtown Austin 6th Street kind of rainy street vibe, it's all the way over here, so that's quite a bit of distance away, and that would be a con for some people. So that wraps up our tour of the Great Hills community, and if you're looking to move in 9 or 90 days, we're always here to help you. Until next time, hope we see you around town.